Dennis Musser, Dennis Musser.
So tell us what you can, details of this case and the search.
He had a report of a missing 7-year-old. Came in Thursday morning. The child had been last seen the evening before at her residence. Officers responded directly and began canvassing the area. Search was conducted, called in multiple agencies for assistance. And as of now, that is where we're at. We have U.S. Marshals, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, BCI, FBI, the Hardin County Sheriff's Office, the Kenton Police Department, and we're running everything through our Hardin County Crime Task Force, which is located at the Sheriff's Office.
Any idea where she is or could be at this point?
Well, we've singled out several areas for intensive searches. We're utilizing K-9 teams from the Child Abduction Response Team, as well as ODNR's search dogs. So I think there was some confusion about the public and their willingness to help us in the search, which we always welcome that. However, there were some areas in which we're using dogs or infrared, and we did want to keep the public out of those areas. So I want to be clear on that.
So is it your belief that she's been abducted?
We are exploring that as a possibility at this point. Initially, it was reported as simply a missing child that possibly wandered out of the house. New details developed rather rapidly through the night, and we do have one subject in custody. Charges have not been filed yet, so we're unable to release the name, but we do have one person of interest in custody.
And what are you holding him on or suspicion of?
Yeah, like I said, we're developing charges, so right now he is just being held as a person of interest, pending charges.
I heard he's not talking.
Well, that's not entirely true. We have interviewed him along with assistance from BCI and their interrogation team, FBI, and our Hardin County Crime Task Force.
Did it provide any helpful leads that you're able to pursue today?
I'm not going to comment on that.
There's video on social media that purports to be some security camera video from the neighborhood that purports to show her being put in a car or ushered into a car. Is that legitimate video, and what does that show?
Yeah, we believe that is legitimate video. We're gathering video from approximately 20 plus residences, businesses in the area. That is a video which we are looking at. Unfortunately, that video was posted to Facebook prior to even contacting law enforcement about the existence of it. But we have a door-to-door knock and talk. Anytime we have a situation like this, we check all the Ring doorbells, security, business video, security video, things like that. So
that video is her being put in a car?
I can say that we're looking at it in a legitimate way.
This is a missing endangered child alert. Why not an Amber Alert?
So initially, the criteria when it was reported did not meet that which we need to issue an Amber Alert. She was entered in NCIC as well as NCMEC, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, as missing and endangered at the time. So believe it or not, the criteria is very specific and stringent for an Amber Alert when you want to make the report, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and knowing that this was a possible abduction, could it be upgraded to Amber?
I believe so, yeah.
The father is telling us that he thinks he knows who has done this. I mean, is he on the right track? Can you give us any hints as to whether he's right or not?
I cannot. No, I can't comment on the father's suspicions or what he's telling you guys.
Any requests of the public for assistance or to stay back?
No, not at this point. Like I said, we're wrapping up searches in different parts of the city and outside of the city. Residents, excuse me. We encountered residents yesterday and last night as well in wooded areas that were searching, residents that did approach our command center asking to search, and that was fine. We simply requested that they remain out of our direct area when we're utilizing dogs and infrared.
Where is that command center set up?
We moved it from the place from which she was initially reported missing to to France Lake. So we have a command post there, and we have a command post at the Crime Task Force office.
Chief, do you think Trinity Hurt is alive?
I hope that she is alive. Yes. That's what we're going to focus on.
How many? Kind of give us some details about how much personnel you've got searching.
Well, I couldn't give you an exact number. Like I said, U.S. Marshals, FBI. I should mention, too, the Logan County Sheriff's Office sent over a couple teams of people this morning as well. Several dog teams. So, I don't know, upwards of 40 to 50 people.
Are the parents under any sort of suspicion at all at this point?
I couldn't comment on that.
Those other children in the household, are they okay and accounted for?
That's a good question. We have, there are other children in the hospital, and they are accounted for and safe.
Hospital?
Nope, in the house.
Oh.
What did you think I said?
Hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry. That came out wrong. No, there's other children in the household that they are accounted for and safe.
Speaking of the other children, I had seen a report on social media, I'm not sure how true it is, that Trinity and her siblings were out of school all this week because they weren't feeling well. Can you confirm that? And is that relevant to this investigation?
That is not a part of our investigation, no.
Is there a family connection between the person of interest and the family?
Not a familial connection, no.
Someone they knew, though.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.